Hypocrite Harry preaches GQ awards about sharing vaccines and ignores Meghan's resounding failure. Duke of Sussex blamed those who peddle in lies and fear for vaccine hesitancy in video message to London. Prince Harry delivered speech urging governments to do more to increase vaccine uptake in poorer nations. He was speaking at a surprise virtual appearance at GQ Men of the Year Awards, attended by Piers Morgan. Ex-GMB star won a resounding victory for free speech after Ofcom cleared him for disbelieving Meghan. Prince Harry used a video message from his LA mansion to launch a new assault on the media and lecture on inequality in a surprise speech to VIPs including Piers Morgan hours after the ex-GMB host won a thumping victory for free speech over Meghan Markle. The Duke of Sussex, dressed in a black tie and suit, used his big screen speech to blame those who peddle in lies and fear in the news and social media for vaccine hesitancy. He delivered a chiding speech urging governments to do more to vaccinate poorer countries, warning until every community can access the vaccine and until every community is connected to trustworthy information about the vaccine, then we are all at risk. Speaking from his Montecito mansion more than 5,000 miles away, the beleaguered prince lectured his star-studded London audience on media misinformation and the importance of sharing vaccines. Harry later presented the Heroes of the Year award to Professor Dame Sarah Gilbert, Professor Catherine Green and the team behind the Oxford/AstraZeneca vaccine at Wednesday evening's GQ Awards in London. Watching was Piers Morgan, who yesterday won a resounding victory for free speech after regulator Ofcom ruled he had not broken the broadcasting code for his comments on the Duchess of Sussex following her bombshell Oprah interview. Mr. Morgan's ITV colleagues and a string of respected broadcasters today hailed Ofcom's ruling confirming his right to free speech after the watchdog dismissed 57,000 complaints about his criticism of Meghan Markle. Senior British journalists have declared that the judgment meant a pillar of our freedom in the UK had been reinforced. Prince Harry said, "As people sit in the room with you tonight, more than a third of the global population has received at least one dose of the vaccine. That's more than 5 billion shots given around the world so far. It sounds like a major accomplishment and in many ways it is, but there is a huge disparity between who can and cannot access the vaccine. Less than 2% of people in the developing world have received a single dose at this point. And many of the healthcare workers are still not vaccinated. We cannot move forward together unless we address this imbalance as one. At the same time, families around the world are being overwhelmed by masses of misinformation across news media and social media, where those who peddle in lies and fear are creating vaccine hesitancy, which in turn leads to divided communities and eroding trust. This is a system we need to break if we are to overcome COVID-19 and the risk of new variants." Harry hailed the team behind the Oxford/AstraZeneca vaccine, who received the Heroes of the Year award, as heroes of the highest order who have done their part. They are our nation's pride and we are deeply indebted to their service. For the rest of us, including global governments, pharmaceutical leaders and heads of business, we have to keep doing our part, he said. That must include sharing vaccine science and supporting and empowering developing countries with more flexibility. Where you are born should not affect your ability to survive when the drugs and know-how exist to keep you alive and well. The Duke of Sussex has blamed mass-scale misinformation for vaccine hesitancy. Scale misinformation.